Hello, welcome to the second devlog for Overtaken, the FPS horror game mainly inspired on Resident Evil that I'm currently developing. What you're currently seeing on the background is a level design that for kind of a demo map I called it, but it's not really for a demo. It's just to make sure I can test how scary the game can be and how the enemies traverse to close up spaces. Because one thing in Unity is like you can use the nav mesh system on the open map, but it gets kind of messy when you have like a lot of props and stuff going on your map. So I was basically developing this map for testing that mainly. As you can see, I'm using a asset store pack called Horror Pack, Hospital Horror Pack, I think it's called. Anyways, I'll leave the link down in the description. But here I'm just like testing to. This basically is the window I had to apply a new material to it because the clear material I had it wasn't like being transparent, so it went through and you could see the sky on the other side, but you couldn't see like the structure. Um, Here I realized like the walls were huge compared to the player, so I had to change the size of everything basically. And here when I moved the windows, I realized the glass. Well, I didn't realize at the moment actually. I realized it on later, but the glass is actually like double sided, so I had to apply the material. But I actually realized later. Here I had to cut because this was actually a footage of around, I don't know, 2 hours that I had to cramp up into 10 minutes at least, at the most. I mean, so it was kind of hard to do that. This is actually sped up like at three or four times of speed in order to be able to actually do like get all of the footage into the 10-minute mark. If you are all okay with the 10-minute mark, I will keep doing it like that. If you prefer longer devlogs, please let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to do it. As you can see here, I'm just placing props, hospital props, making sure it looks kind of like old and like at least it's like not looking that new. Like you have a lot of stuff that hasn't been broken or moved by other people. Here I was testing some blood decals, but I did them myself, so I basically just took an image from Google and put that into a plane. So it wasn't such of a good idea. So I decided just to take it out. Here I start playing a little bit with more props like couches, tables, lamps. You will see another cut in very short time because I had to rebake the lighting a lot because the bad thing about having this many like models is that the lighting takes a long time to bake. Although you're seeing right now was done basically through the course of the 3 days after the first devlog. And I'm recording the voices as you're noticing, but I don't know if you prefer like me doing like talking with the actual video at the time I'm recording the video. Let me know. But I think like recording the video and then putting my voice over it will be better. Here's the cut that I was saying. I did a lot of prop placement as you can see. And here I'm trying to make like a room that looks kind of for puzzles. Like you gotta go there and turn the lights on. Maybe there I'm actually going to put like health pickups and maybe some ammo pickups. I'll try to keep everything like that makes the most sense possible. So like not have a clip for the pistol on the infirmary, for example. So I'll try to keep it like where it makes sense. Like for example, if there's a dead police on the floor, he will definitely have a clip with at least, I don't know, 7 bullets or 4 bullets. Bullets will be very scarce. That's like the main focus of it, to be more survival horror than action. I actually started playing Resident Evil 4 very recently, and it's like the best Resident Evil, or at least one of the best that I've played. but still it's not that horror oriented. It's more action than horror. But I won't going on into that direction, as I don't like it, to be honest. I think it's a bad thing for a horror game, because it's just supposed to be suspense, and you being afraid of what's up next. So I guess I'll keep it like fully horror and suspensive and just surviving with very scarce resources. This week I did very little coding, to be honest. But I'm gonna start upgrading to HDRP on next week and start doing a lot of more interactions and how the player work a lot on the player and the enemy AI. So the enemy AI still will be really basic, as I am really good at coding, but when it comes to AI, I literally suck at it. I don't know like how to code a proper AI, so I don't know what I will do with it. Also for the enemies, I want to implement something that is called physical animations. What is that? It's basically having your character be animated, but if you don't have like the normal animation system, if your arm collides with a table, it will just go past through the table, won't collide at all. Now, if you have the physical animation system, the animation will adapt to the collision, so it will fit the environment. Take a look at something like Resident Evil 2 Remake, how the characters work, and they fall down and like hit their shoulder with, I don't know, a wall, and they actually dynamically react to the environment. That's my approach on the enemies, but as I said, the enemy AI is gonna be a really hard topic for me. But I guess I will get it working at some point. Definitely, physical animation is gonna be hard, but I'll get it working too. The main idea is to have a working prototype in about, I don't know, a month or two, and actually put it out for you all to actually play the game and give feedback on it. And the main idea of the devlogs is to show the game to you all, how it's being developed and developed with everyone, but also getting feedback from you all. So that's I think all regarding the devlog purpose. What you're seeing right now, it's me making, like, like in Resident Evil 7, when you interact with a door and it's locked, it actually makes a locked animation. So that's exactly what I'm doing here, but I don't want to make the game like just HUD focus. Like, you interact with the door and it just literally stops everything, and it says a sign, the door is locked. I don't want the game to be like that. I want it more to be immersive. So the environment will give you these signs that you need to know about where to go, what to do, what's going on with this. So that's the main way I will design the environments and the gameplay. For example, for a door that requires a key, I could put, I don't know, a sphere on it. Just not a sphere, but something indicating, let's say there are red, blue, and yellow keys. I could put like a yellow crystal on a door that shows that you require the yellow key, but not actually telling the player, hey, you need the yellow key. That's the main focus I'm taking on this. But I guess I'll have to work on that later, as I don't have anything in placement now for the puzzles. This is so far all the progress for the video, for the game. Sorry, all the progress for the game. Next week I hope to have it working on HDRP. It's gonna be really hard grading to HDRP, so I'm not so good at it. But next week I'll grade to HDRP. I won't put that into the devlog as the video wise, cause I feel like it's just gonna be technical aspects. But I will put definitely how everything is working, how it looks. That I can assure will look amazing, as I have worked very little with HDRP, but the very few times I've worked with it, it looks amazing. It achieves some graphics that I think they could, or they do actually rival Unreal Engines for graphics. But we'll have to see. this is all for this week's devlog. If you like the video and would like to support the game, like and subscribe, please. Also, take a look at the description down and go to itch.io. Feel free to donate to the game and support it. Right now, there's nothing that I can actually provide to those who donate. As you see, the game is in a very early stage, but I actually don't recommend that you do donate. It's up to you if you want to do it and you have faith on the project, but I don't recommend, me personally, that you donate at this moment. But later on, when the game is actually, I can actually provide you something, a playable demo. I would recommend you actually donate, because you're actually getting something on exchange at the exact moment you do it. It's not like you're donating now to get something 2 months from now. But if you actually do have faith on the project and want to support it, go ahead and donate. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting up to this point. And I'll see you all on the next devlog.